of January 2013, an outrage greeted a bloodletting in Tana Delta as 11 people killed in a retaliatory attack on Kibusu village early morning. The scale of killing shocked the nation as the armed militia attacked the remote Kibusu village, killing indiscriminately, leaving questions in the minds of many whether the government has lost ability to guarantee national security. As we made the first stop at YMCA, the Red Cross official told our team that it was the worst death ever witnessed in Tana Delta. He told us that tension is still high and most people still live in bushes for fear of another attack, with nothing to lay on table as all their properties were lost during the massacre.
I think it was the last place to be attacked. Yeah, and it was attacked around January. It's just on the way to Mombasa.
We then headed to Tana River County Commissioner's office, where we got a warm reception from the County Assistant Commissioner, previously known as District Commissioner Mr. Michael Kimoko. After a brief introduction, Jovial Kimoko told us of challenges on the ground that we were going to visit just to prepare psychologically before going to work. He wondered why we were all interested in visiting Kibusu village and not any other village in Tana Delta that encountered the same problem.
Mimi naitwa Mike Kimoko kama vile mmeelezewa. As you go there, the immediate question would be why Kibusu? There are several other villages, quite a number of them. Here we go by families.
Our mission team leader, Mr. Japheth Munyoki, explained that we had been there once, therefore there were uncompleted missions that needed a follow-up.
Kwa hivyo tulikuja mara ya kwanza ilikuwa purely consolation, lakini kwa wakati huu tunasikia ni mzuri tuingie pale, tuwahimize kwamba ni kweli yale yalifanyika, lakini maisha lazima iendelee. Na kwa hivyo jambo la kwanza tunasikia kwamba shule ilikuwa na watoto 110, 40 ndio wamerudi. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuwahimiza warudie yale mambo yao ya kawaida kwa sababu maisha lazima iendelee.
Mr. Kimoko said calm has returned in the Tana Delta, but the two warring communities, Orma and the Pokomo, still live in fear and suspicion with detention threats evident.
Vita vilisimamishwa, lakini wananchi wenyewe bado hawajakubaliana, hasa wakikumbuka yale yaliyojiri kwa wakati huu. Kwa hivyo bado tuko na ile tunasema ni tension kwa Kiingereza, kutoaminiana na pia vitisho bado viko.
The DCC welcomed our mission, stating that the people of Kibusu lost everything during the revenge attack and thus both material and moral support was necessary at such a time. Mr. Kimoko also reminded us against using any inflammatory language during our mission, being that the area needed more healing than sinking in the past memories.
Let us not utter any words which are provocative, any words which can be construed to mean we are taking sides. We were not there when they were conflicting, and let us observe a middle ground kind of position, and I think that will help us.
As we boarded a 51-seater Mombasa Aviation school bus, making our way into Kibusu village, we met two men who were keeping vigil. They told us that they were not aware of our visit but welcomed us after listening to our mission leader Japheth Munyoki. The presence of Red Cross Society officials too worked for us. As our team were crossing the bridge to the village, the two men told us that they were suspicious of everybody as the village members could run into hiding because they had lost trust in all people. The closed neighbors betrayed their trust. They did most of the things together, the children's school together, and since the years 1940s, they had never seen any war-like scenario. As I went through the internet, I found a thrilling story that was told from NTV.
A mother grieving over the killing of a loved one in the latest bloodletting in the Tana Delta, where revenge attacks are the order of the day. Burnt houses, a clear indication that some victims were burned inside their homes. This time, it was the Ormas on a revenge mission after 11 of their own were killed on Wednesday night by the Pokomos. Kibusu, a Pokomo village, was the easiest target. A few meters from this village of death, villagers have just finished burying 12 victims in a mass grave. The faces tell it all. A woman consoling another who lost a loved one. As I walk through the village, I wonder how and why this is happening in the full glare of hundreds of security officers.
Mimi naitwa Eric Maponda na ni mkaaji wa hapa, na hii mambo vile ilianzia, mimi nilikuwa niko kando ya mtoni naenda kuangalia ndoano.
This man claims to have a first-hand account of the attack. He tells me that he narrowly escaped death.
Kwa hivyo nikaamua tu nivuke ngambo ndio nizunguke. Hata sijavuka ngambo kitu kimeinuka huko. Kasikia risasi ya kwanza ya pili. Ndio mimi nikakimbilia ngambo huko, nikakuja paka nikaanguka majini hapa, nikachukua uncle mwingine amechomeka mwili yote, nikamvukisha ngambo, nikachukua bibi yake nikaficha na mtoto.
And he says he managed to kill 2 of the attackers.
Wao walibeba watu wao huko, walienda nao wale ambao mimi nimeumiza. Maana yake nimeumiza wawili. Kwa hivyo sijui kama hao wako haya ama wamekufa, lakini wawili hata nao huko wanasika kama sisi. Hiyo ni shughuli nilifanya, msiwezi kuficha sababu ilikuwa naumizwa.
Macklin Paul Zionge na mimi ni mkaaji wa hapa Kibusu.
Once again, government was on the receiving end, with the Pokomos claiming that it applied double standards when it confiscated weapons in the region.
Silaha zao paka sasa serikali hawajachukua hizo silaha. Bunduki ziko Galili, bunduki ziko Danisa, bunduki ziko Dibe. Bunduki zimejaa tena na serikali wanajua. All of heads of department in this district, they know. They are aware of these things.
The attackers, numbering more than 200, attacked this village at 7 a.m. on Thursday, killing anyone on sight and setting ablaze several houses. I'm told some old men and women who could not escape were burned inside some of those houses. This was barely 12 hours after the Pokomos attacked Nduru village, killing 11 Ormas.
I went through the library newspaper. I found a very thrilling story that was covered by the Daily Nation. The picture that show how people were crying on that day. I see a man here crying, another lady being consoled. They all lost their loved ones. I see here a 4-year-old nursery schoolgirl who was shot on the face in the morning when she was going to school. Also a lady being consoled. A very young kid. She didn't know whatever it was happening. And on the headline, on the second page, it reads, "We were then taken around the village to see for ourselves how the massacre took place." The first home we visited was that of Rufus Jera. The boy was a cripple. He was just from school. He was shot at a close range in the face. As if that was not enough, his assailants descended on him with pangas, leaving him completely dead. After his pleas to spare his life fell on deaf ears.
Alifukuzwa kutoka shule mpaka wakaja wakampata hapa. Wakampiga risasi na wakamkatakata na panga hapa.
Thomas Bayer Joshua, a 20-year-old who was to report at a police training center, was shot here. His attempt to rescue his mother did not bear fruit.
But alipigwa risasi akiwa nyumbani humu, kungangana nao wasifungwe humu lango. Alipoona wanashindwa, ndio wakampiga risasi wapani, wakamgonga, wakamwangusha. Basi hawakuweza kuingia, maana wote hawa ndio walikuwa humu, hawagemalizwa, lakini walipomaliza yeye tu wakaanza tu. Mtoto wa tatu aliungua ndani ya nyumba ilipochoma, ilikuwa ya marara. Alichomwa, basi mtoto akamalizika na moto.
The attackers descended in Kibusu village in heavy bursts of gunfire while wielding bows, arrows and machetes, sparing no lives just as they were waking up. A 75-year-old mother was burnt to death with her 2 grandchildren who were asleep at that time. It is said that the raiders locked the house from the outside before they set the house on fire.
Kidogo hapa ni kwa yule mama ambaye ameungua ndani, alikuwa mgonjwa na alichomewa hapo ndani. Mtoto wake akajaribu kung'ang'ana kumtoa lakini ameshindwa. Mama akamwambia mtoto, jiponye, niwache. Mtoto akakimbia akiwa amechomeka naye. Basi mama amekutwa hapa pamoja na watoto wawili wakaungua wote hapa. Na hii ni nyumba ya mtoto wake vile vile, lakini wametoka salama, lakini nyumba imeenda na vyombo imeungua.
When the massacre took place, the mass funeral was done without any prayers. The villagers requested our team to conduct a burial service in memory of their loved ones.
Basi tusihuzunike kama watu walio na wale ambao hawana imani na matumaini. Matumaini yetu ni kwamba hawa ndugu zetu 11 ambao miili yao imelalishwa hapa mahali, tarumbeta ikilia, walio katika Kristo, tutakutana nao tukienda kumlaki Yesu mawinguni. Tulitoka kwa mchanga na tutarudi katika mchanga. Sisi ni mavumbi na tutarudi kuwa mavumbi.
Mama!
As the Sunday school children sang their heart out, dedicating their song in memory of people who passed on, mourners broke into tears at mentioning of the names of those who passed on.
Takatifu Mungu leka mahali palipo juu sana. Mungu tuko mbele zako Bwana jioni ya leo, maana tunapenda kulishukuru jina lako na kulitukuza.
Reporting from Mombasa Aviation Training Institute, I have been your narrator, Nancy Wawasi.
Wametueleza vile waliathirika na ni vizuri sana kuungana nao. Mungu akawabariki, na kitu muhimu tulichokuja nacho hapa ni amani. Kile tunachotaka ni amani. Mungu atuombe Mungu awajalie amani, na amani itakuwa nao waishi kama vile walivyokuwa awali.